Hey, Doggy Traders, welcome again. I just hit one of the buttons and, oh, there it is. So let me do something real quick. Okay, there we go. Back from commercial. Usually do these things before you go on the air. Hey, everybody, sorry. Just making sure that we are actually on the air. And one of our very last times in the Christmas living room. What's the best way? Yeah, because I got to be over on this side of the screen eventually anyway. We got a good Doggy Trader logo on the TV in the background. And speaking of all of that, like I said, this is probably going to be one of the last times we come to you from the Doggy Traders newsroom, as I've affectionately nicknamed it. Let's go there right now. First, we're going to hear from Mark Cuban tonight. We're going to hear from Kevin O'Leary again. We got an announcement about Jeff Travers in our Wednesday show. So, yeah, let's get into it. Hey, gang. So, speaking of everything happening, that's where we're happening. Facebook, coming to you from Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, and Twitter every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 9 p.m.-ish. A little late tonight because I'm finishing up another story. We're also on TikTok and Instagram. Don't forget, anywhere you want to be, at Doggy Traders. We will see you there. Once you get there, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, and turn your notifications on. That way, when we come to you last minute with something live, breaking news, anything like that, you'll get the notification that it's happening. Or if we have to give you an announcement like, hey, we're running late because of this, that, or the other thing, you'll get the notification that it's happening. That's the whole point of turning on notifications. Also, we're coming to you because of these folks, Monster Mouse Fitness. When you're training here with us in Hudson, Florida, make sure you do it in the House of the Mouse, Monster Mouse Fitness in Bayonet Point. Also, once you start trading with us, let me slide over and stay out of my visuals. Once you start trading with us and start making some profits, as a result, you're going to put it somewhere safe. Edward Jones, we got one right here in Hudson. Little old Hudson has its own Edward Jones office, making sense of investing. And when it's tax time, go to Joe Susi down in St. Pete, and you can get these guys anywhere really. They've both got. Well, I mean, Monster Mouse. You kind of got to come here for that one. But our Edward Jones office in Hudson and Joe Susi in St. Pete, great job and can get you nationwide. So, yeah, I don't think we need that one. First up, Mark Cuban has been saying and talking about pretty much kind of explaining exactly a lot of the same things we've been saying with regards to FTX and SBF. And let's, here he is. Let me get over to that one and we'll hear from Mark.
First, you got to understand crypto. There's speculation, right? That's all the noise, right? Then there's things that have happened with Voyager and with FTX now. That's somebody running a company that's just dumb as f***ing greedy. Right? So what does Sam Bankman do? He's just give me more, give me more, give me more. So I'm going to borrow money, loan it to an affiliated company, and hope and pretend to myself that the FTT tokens that are in there on my balance sheet are going to sustain their value. First, you got to understand crypto. There's speculation.
Okay, so that's it.
Right? That's all the noise, right?
I think the last time I played something like that, there was like the whole thing, the audio from the audio from the clip didn't get fed into StreamYard. So that's something that I got to have them work on. But so that's why, real quickly remembered that, put my headphones up to the mic. So hopefully you guys heard it. But basically he's saying what we said a long time ago. And that is that this isn't about crypto. This is about crypto being used to commit theft and embezzlement. And the CEO, the new current CEO of FTX, said the same thing. This is good old-fashioned embezzlement, and it was really basic. I mean, apparently these guys were using QuickBooks to keep their books with billions of dollars. Seriously, so yeah, that's kind of a problem. Next up, Kevin O'Leary. I need to find another. Hold on one second, gang. I need to share another. This is the kind of crappy part about sharing screens. And when you go switch from one tab to another, you got to stop sharing the one tab and then bring up the other one. And it's lots of fun. All right, Kevin O'Leary.
To get the money back. That's what's going to happen. And where the chips fall, I have no idea. Who's going to jail? I have no idea. Who was fraudulent? I have no idea. But I will find out. I can tell you that, because this is 100% audible. 100%. I don't care if it takes 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years, doesn't matter to me. You can't take my money and expect me to do nothing. I go after it, just as other institutions will do the same thing. Every lawyer and his dog is going after this thing right now, trying to figure out what happened, but we don't know anything yet. So why don't we just get the facts first? And if Sam Bankman-Fried can shine light on the facts, because from what I understand, he's been kicked out of the company, he has no access to even his emails, he has no information past the moment the company went into Chapter 11. So he's one piece of the puzzle. But we also have to talk to those that are going to go through the bankruptcy process. I'm going to...
So there's Kevin. What I didn't like about Kevin O'Leary is the whole time, you hear him talking before Congress, you hear him talking wherever, time for a cocktail. He's playing the victim really hard. Like, he didn't know any of this was happening. Like, none of this was inflated and he didn't know it, or wrongly inflated and he didn't know it. He's this smart, savvy, multi-million-dollar investor, got played, and played hard by a company that didn't even have a CFO. And I'm having a really hard time buying that. Yeah, sure, I hope he gets his money back, but I think he's in a different class of spokesperson when compared to somebody like Tom Brady, Steph Curry, the Golden State Warriors in general. This guy is smarter than that. They're not. And I don't mean by overall smarts. I mean, just by investing experience, and he needs to be able to do better. And he's not. He's just like he's now, I think, deflecting in the way that Sam Bankman-Fried was earlier. There, how's that? So, anyway, that's our FTX update for tonight. Not really going to beat too much more of a dead horse. We've got I'm going to do something different, slightly different. I'm going to talk about stocks. You guys know I don't do a whole hell of a lot of that. But I got a notification in the way I get, so many things that I, share with you on the show, about stocks that are really been apparently, I mean, it's been progressive, and a lot of other. I've seen this a couple different places already today. So, just to share the one, and this is sorry, I'm getting like some of my chest. Vision Energy Corp, VENG for on the ticker with Wall Street and wherever else. With gas prices going up. Yeah, I'm trying to read some of the notes here. Europe is stopping the buying of energy, mostly the gases from Russia, and they're expanding the biggest energy crisis since World War II. You can see the situation's getting worse. I mean, for us, we're seeing the price of gas actually coming down, which none of us are going to complain about. But this company's saying that there's light at the end of the tunnel. Thanks in part to an American company that could disrupt the entire European energy sector, and that is Vision Energy. VENG is building hydrogen facilities in Europe, who is in dire need of energy independence. Yeah, I mean, everything Europeans been bringing everything from either the North Atlantic or South America or now Russia. VENG could not only make a fortune from producing this clean energy, but it could also get tons and tons of carbon cells, which it can turn around and sell, much like Tesla does. So for years, Tesla's number one cash cow was the sale of its carbon cells and not its cars. That's because they're more. That's kind of the point for Tesla, is that they're more of a battery maker than they are the car maker. This is information that most people don't know, but is well documented. So I mean, we'll circle back with that. Take a look again at Vision Energy. Till then, take a look at it yourself. Start doing some of your own research, and we'll see where it goes. A couple other updates. Okay, well, one, I think we forgot to do this one. But yeah, there's a risk disclaimer. Yeah, I'm not your doctor. I'm not your bartender. I'm not your advisor, financial advisor, stock advisor, or any of the others. We are here to have a discussion, and basically, as an educator, I provide to you information that you can take and research continually yourself, and take it from there. But don't forget that while I may not be your financial advisor or your tax guy, we do have somebody that you can take a look at and go and talk with them. Additionally, happy to hook you up with that. We had scheduled for Wednesday. Jeff Travers was going to come back. We talked to him a couple months ago. He's in the process of developing his own strategy. We were going to get an update on that, and we were also going to talk to him with regards to a potential switch for him into a second job or ultimately a career change. He is actually not at that stage yet, so still a police officer. And I didn't know that he didn't fully actually make that transition yet. So we just both agreed that it's best to delay that. And of course, he's welcome here anytime. We'll bring him back at a later date. So, other updates. I said earlier in the show that this is going to be one of the last times that I do this from here. Well, where else could we possibly be doing it from? Take a look at the mobile cam. That's my cell phone. Nothing much more fancy than that. But we have the new room started. That is our old desk. I kind of sort of lost that when Zach moved gaming to being connected online, with a direct Ethernet as opposed to the Wi-Fi system here at the house. And He's got a new. I mean, if I took that camera right there and turned it 90 degrees to the left, you would see, and you'll see it eventually anyway. You would see his gaming. It's not like that. It's lit up. It's sexy. It's modern. Mine's old school. And the modern thing about that is that on the left end of it, below that left drawer, there's some buttons where you can adjust the height of it. Very hydraulically, electronically, and pretty smooth. But his lights up literally like a Christmas tree. But that will be the Doggy Traders Studios. It looks like a mess now because there's things all over it. You see 3 boom mics, that are married up to this one right here. But eventually we will be coming to you from the actual studio in the house of what is Doggy Traders Studio. So we're really excited about that. That's it. Let's check some prices. And, we got a comment. Who is that? Matt Paulson wants to know, hey, how's it going? Okay, well, I mean, kind of in the middle of a show. That should give you a clue. Thanks for checking in, Matt. There it is. So prices as of about 8:20 tonight. So I got them in early. Was getting a bunch of other things together for this. So, yeah, there hasn't been much change since. So, I mean, check it out for yourself. See where you're at if you're going to do any trades from now and overnight. But let's take a quick read at this. For the majors, USD, JPY 137.42, Euro USD 106.01, Pound USD 121.45, Pound JPY 166.89, US dollars, Canadian dollar 136.41, and the Aussie dollar 66.91. Into the cryptos, Bitcoin is at 16,492, ETH 11.78, Solana $12.10, XRP is at 33.91, and Cardano is down to 25.37. Into the indices, the Nasdaq's at 11.3. It's 11,113. S&P 500 is at 38.23. US 30 is at 32,785. The Dow Jones 32,757. That's it, gang. Wow, that was a mouthful. Any other thing else you got going on, let us know. You can write me right there, yergs@yergergroup.com. Not sure exactly what we're going to be talking about on Wednesday now. Definitely, obviously, same news as before, but also this week dropping for our educational series, we're going to be dropping what is day trading. So for those of you wanting to get started in day trading, it's going to help you begin to answer that question and get you an idea as to what you're really getting into. And then also, what is it about a second income or part-time job? And, could that be day trading? We're also going to do a video on that and what the stats are with people who get into a second job and what your bosses think. So that's it for tonight, gang. We will talk to you again in 2 days. 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central. 6 p.m. Pacific. And, I'm going to get something for my throat. So anyway, thanks for joining us. We'll talk to you again soon. Trade crazy, trade safe, have some rum, and we'll talk to you on Wednesday.